It is May the 3rd, 2021. I'm Andy, and this is the Minorcan Mullet Report from the Golden Ray Rec site in the St. Simons Sound. And we'll start with a follow-up to the port fire. This occurred in the Port of Brunswick at the Mayor's Point Terminal, part of the bulk material area where they load the bulk carrying ships. And there was some confusion on the channel about what was stored here. These are wood pellets that are used in wood burning heating stoves. And understand they're pretty popular units, especially in Europe, and that's where most of this product was shipped. This is actually the third time they have had one of these fires. This was this afternoon, and the fire is pretty much under control. We can see from the drone that it is still smoldering, and they're seeing a good bit of heat that's still trapped underneath that collapsed tin roof that is underneath, or that used to be hold all those pellets and keep them dry underneath. Of course, it has collapsed in the fire due to the heavy fire load. Now, the city of Savannah responded down to the Port of Brunswick, and they have in their possession fire equipment that was donated to the Savannah Fire Department by the Georgia Ports Authority. It is a system that consists of a pump and hose line and some really large monitors. It is really large equipment. It was bought after by the Georgia Ports Authority after they had a big fire up in Savannah. This same equipment was actually used in 2017 when the other wood pellet building burnt. It's a pump unit that actually goes into the river and pulls directly out of the river. Now, they had some problems. The building did have a suppression system, but unfortunately, I don't know if you guys have followed the reports, there was an explosion, and the explosion was resulted from spontaneous combustion of these wood pellets. There was an explosion, and that damaged the fire suppression system in the building, rendered it not effective, and that's why the fire grew so quickly and with such an intensity. The fire department was a bit overwhelmed with just the sheer fire load that was in this building. Now, they kept all the damage was contained to this building. It did not escape the area. Everything was contained in here. And when the city of Savannah responded with their equipment, they were really able to get a lot more water up on the into the areas where the fire load was, and got it knocked down. And it looks like it is under control now. They're probably still working on getting some of the hot spots that are probably still contained inside of those wood pellets. And there we can see just that mountain of wood pellets that were underneath this thing. Tremendous amount of that product stored here. And now the structure that was protecting it is been destroyed, and probably the product has been destroyed as well. Unfortunate, no injuries reported though. That is the best news. The building can be rebuilt, the product can be replaced. No one was injured. So back out at the site today, getting back to our Golden Ray saga, the VB 10,000 was being moved back over the ship while we were out today. Of course, it is not yet in position. They were in the process of moving it. But we think what's going to happen here is they're going to move on down towards the forward end of the Golden Ray and work on that section 3. We think that's going to be what the plan is. Just being they've already been in there and they've done the weight shedding off of section 3. Just would seem like it would make sense. And from what we understand, we are expecting them to change out the chain that is on section 3 with some of that new R5, that higher tension chain. From what we understand, they are going to go ahead and make that change initially and go ahead and put the higher tension chain on it to help reduce with the problems they were having with breakage. And maybe that'll do the trick. And we're hoping so, and we're really hoping that this section, these next 3 cuts go off without a hitch, and they're able to get the Golden Ray out of the sound. It's been a long time here, a long time coming for the removal, and we're really anticipating this thing moving along a little quicker and get on out of here. All the blocks seem to be up in position. Looks like everything has been done there as the VB was being winched back into position over the Golden Ray. And that's really all we saw today. We wish we had more to bring you out on the site. It's been a pretty busy past 24 hours, that's for sure. But things are looking up, and hopefully we will be back cutting soon. Well, hey, that's going to do it for the report. We ask that if you haven't done it yet, to click on that subscribe button, send us some comments, and most of all, we want you guys to stay safe out there.